Hello everyone, here from a new country for us. We're in Guatemala, so really awesome to be back in Central America once again, a region that we really love and we haven't explored properly in a long time, many years. And we're starting off in the old city of Antigua, which was once the capital of Guatemala during the 1500s and 1700s. So during that time it was the kingdom of Guatemala, which covered the majority of Central America, even parts of Mexico, and that was like an administrative division of the Spanish Empire. So you're going to be seeing many impressive buildings from that time. And that back there is a volcano, but we haven't been able to see it, have we?
No, just the bottom of it, not the top because of the clouds.
Yeah, we've already been here like 3 other days and we've never seen it at all. I think it's supposed to be a really big one. It's been raining quite a lot, there was a storm. So yeah, now we're just gonna wander around, show you around this place. You can already see it's nice and colourful. Already reminding us quite a bit of Mexico even. So we're staying in a really good location, right next to all the main attractions. Got an absolutely beautiful church here, Iglesia de la Merced. I think it's from 1767. Beautiful colour. So the church was very nice on the inside. You weren't allowed to take photos there, but we've entered the convent part. 35 quetzales to enter. That's the name of their currency, quetzales. Wow, look at this giant fountain. I don't think there's any water in there right now. Massive. So this was constructed in the 1500s. I think the church also was, so when I mentioned 1767, that's because it was reconstructed. There was an earthquake here. You're going to be seeing that there's a lot of places damaged by earthquakes, isn't there?
Yeah, we passed by a church that we really wanted to check out the inside of it because it's like a museum and it's like all collapsed, but it looks very interesting to see, so maybe we'll see that later on today.
Yeah, we'll definitely visit that place. So that's cool. They also have a second floor. You can see the fountain a lot better now. So that's shaped like a water lily, a very common plant in Guatemala. And apparently it's one of the biggest colonial fountains in the world. Yeah, I can hear some music.
Yeah, nice music.
It's also nice here that you can see better the mountainous landscapes surrounding Antigua. On all sides, completely surrounded.
Maybe the music is coming from the viewpoint that we're going to check.
Maybe they're playing up there.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should go already, because we're kind of close.
Yeah, maybe. I thought it would be like higher because people were saying, oh, it's hard to get, hard walk.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't look that high, so I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't look very high. So that was funny, we were about to head out and the lady that works here said, oh, did you go on top of the church? And we were like, no, we didn't know. And yeah, there's like another entrance. So don't miss that if you come in here. So you can actually go on top of this thing, the roof. And there you go, that is Antigua. A really nice view. It'd be nice if it wasn't so cloudy today. So even from here you can see the tops of the buildings that are in ruins. I kind of like it though, looks cool. So we're now approaching the iconic shot of Antigua that you see in all the pictures, the Santa Catalina arch. So normally it'll look a lot better if you had the volcano in the background. I'm not even sure if we're going to see that because tomorrow's our last day. If we can't see it tomorrow, we won't be able to see it. Just like a lot of the places in Mexico, you have like the villages surrounding Antigua. No, gracias. They come here to sell different things. Yeah, I've seen this place in pictures so many times. So that's from the 17th century. Apparently there's like a walkway in the middle. So one of these places was a convent and the other side was a school. So the nuns could cross the street without having to walk into the street. So now we've arrived at the beautiful Central Park, Parque Central. All the places that we're visiting are very close to each other. I mean, the city's not that big really. Oh, another beautiful fountain in the middle. Pigeon feeding. No, gracias. Yeah, this time it's flowing big time. And this impressive building here surrounding the square is the Captain's General Palace. So I mentioned that there was the Kingdom of Guatemala. It would have been governed from here. So you'd had like the administrative offices, things like that. So we also need to mention how we got here.
Yeah, so we arrived at the city of Guatemala at the airport, the international airport.
That's the modern capital.
Yeah, and from there we got a taxi to here. At first I thought that wouldn't be possible because we had a very late flight, but when I was reading online, apparently almost nobody stays in the city of Guatemala. Everybody comes straight to Antigua. And when we got at the airport, there were many options of shuttles, leaving and taxis, but we had already arranged with our hotel. So the taxi was $44 and it was less than an hour, or around an hour to get to
Yeah,
here.
I think it was around an hour. Yeah, really easy drive though. So even if you get here late like us, you can still come straight here.
Gonna get some money from the ATM. We tried some ATMs here in Guatemala and most of them are charging around $5 or $4 for the withdrawal fee, but this one doesn't charge anything, at least for our card, so that's why we're gonna be always going to this one. It's called BAC.
Yeah, so that's also right next to that main central square. Right there, the red building. Another thing that we're loving is there's so many nice little cafes around Antigua. They're absolutely everywhere. They normally have like a courtyard in the middle, which makes it perfect for restaurants, things like that. So we're gonna head to that viewpoint later on. Maybe the weather will open. There's actually a bit of sun peeking through right now, so hopefully it will clear up. We're just gonna go to that church ruin that we wanted to visit, just down this road. Once again, another place that's very close. There's also a billion tour agencies too, to do the tours around Antigua and Guatemala. So it was this one that we wanted to enter, but today the door is closed. Yeah, that's strange. It says that it should be open lunes a domingo, so Monday to Sunday, 9 to 5. And we're during that time right now, but the door's not open. Founded in 1657. So that sucks. A vendor here said it only opens Wednesday to Sunday, even though the sign says Mondays also. Literally every other day that we passed here, it was open. Oh man, it looks so cool. can see all the pieces there, no roof whatsoever. So from my understanding, this was destroyed by the earthquake in the 1700s also. Is there another door there to see more?
Oh, so sad.
Yeah, it was one of the places we wanted to visit the most. So the earthquake that destroyed that place and a lot of the other places that we're seeing was in 1776, and that's actually what made them abandon the capital. So pretty much everyone moved away since it destroyed everything. In the 1770s it was said to have a population of around 65,000 people, and I think until today they still haven't reached that population, that amount again. We do have another ruin though right next to the church, so we'll see if we can head inside this one. Maybe it's open. It says biblioteca, library, and a cafe. Alright, pretty nice. Yeah, so it looks like the ruin's been converted into a art gallery. Didn't even know. You can see the old roof there. Doesn't look like you have to pay anything. Oh yeah, Salvador Dali.
And as always, a courtyard.
Yeah, beautiful courtyard. Yeah, pretty nice find. You just walk in a random place and find this. That's a cool painting. I don't think that's Salvador Dali this time. So we found out what it was. It was a school built in 1608. But yeah, if you want a free exhibition, go to the building right next to it. We're now making our way to the Mercado Central, Antigua, Guatemala, because in the next video we're going to be doing a volcano hike and we need some thick socks. So yeah, we're going to see if there's some thick socks there. That's a cool building. Check out these dudes. Can you pet him? Yeah. Ready for an adventure.
Or not.
Or not, yeah. Definitely have no problem finding a tuk-tuk here for transport. So I think this is the entrance to the market. I always like these kind of markets in Central America. Should have no problem finding socks in here. Do you need anything else for the trek, Carol, or just socks?
I think just socks.
Yeah, we've already got some warm clothing. We're going to be going to high altitude, like 3,700 meters, I think. It's going to be intense and going to be very cold. So it seems like it's a bunch of different buildings. Maybe each one specializes in something different. Yeah, this seems to be more like fruit and vegetable. Wow, so many options. Making me hungry. Carol, so many vegetables and fruits.
Yeah, it's a big market.
Half of the stuff I have no clue what it even is. Lots of different smells though. Some meat.
Pepper, ginger.
Alright, now we're entering the clothes section. So we got the long socks for the trek. I think it was 10 per pair. 10 quetzales. Wasn't too hard. The doggo section. Yeah, it really is big though. I mean, the more you walk around, it's like an outside part. I love the clothing that they use. The colourful clothes. Real nice to be back in Central America. We were also in Bolivia and Peru last year, so you see a lot of the Native American culture there also. So now it is food time. We ate at this place a few times before. It's called El Sabor Chapin. So we even had breakfast here the other day, which was also really good. I think I had the waffles, $37.50. So I think we're gonna get this melted cheese like we got last time. Comes with nachos, $52. And I'll probably get the beef fajitas, $82.
So I went for a breakfast meal. I had it the other day, it was really good, so I decided to have it again. It's like a big portion, so it's gonna fill me up. It's basically tortillas with black beans, cheese and eggs, and I think a bit of tomato. They put it on the oven and it's really good. And it also comes with
fried plantains.
Yeah, our favorite fried plantains.
Yeah, I think that one was $53, a bit cheaper because it's a breakfast one. Since I got a main meal, they always bring this soup that's included, really delicious. I always put this to make it extra picante. Three, the magic number. I think there's definitely a tomato in there. And my fajitas have also arrived. They always do this as well with the black bean paste, the corn chips. Jamaica. Yeah, Carol got the Jamaica. You also get that in Mexico. So we're making our way to that viewpoint now, Cerro de la Cruz. I think it's about 25 minutes away walking from where we're staying. I don't know if that's just the beginning of the hike or to the top of the hill though. The weather is a lot nicer now, it's sunny. Still can't see the top of the volcano though. I like the buses here. Funky bus. I think from the trail we should be able to see the volcano that we're going to climb tomorrow. Don't think we'll be able to see the peak also, but maybe the base. It's called Accommodations. Yeah, this part's really nice. It's very quiet, more green also. Seen a lot of people jogging around. Carol said we need to be doing that training for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good training, but not like the day before. We should have done it before, like 3 days before or a week before.
Yeah, we haven't really been doing any cardio exercise lately, so it's gonna be even more tough. So we have made it. There's the cross that the viewpoint's named after. It's actually a lot easier than I expected.
Yeah, some people were saying that it was hard in their reviews, but it's not.
Like 10 minutes uphill, then it flattens out. So from here you can see absolutely everywhere that we visited so far. So that was the first church, the yellow one, and then arches over there. Kind of hard to see on the DJI. Is that like rain or smoke?
I think it's smoke.
A lot of smoke though. Yeah, it looks bizarre. So we've just been chilling for like an hour to see if the volcano's gonna open up, and it's almost there. I mean, you can see like the top peeking through the clouds. Yeah, so maybe we're gonna be lucky. I mean, I already didn't think we were gonna get that anyway.
No, it's really good already, but I think we're going to get lucky.
Yeah, we'll see. And there's actually a viewpoint down there. It's closed off, I think, because it's kind of broken. And that's where you would have seen the volcano that we're going to tomorrow. I think it's over there.
But I think it's very cloudy today, so it may be even if we had access to that deck, we wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah, probably not. And that is an active volcano. Hopefully you're going to see in the next video, so you can see it like erupting. Wasn't it like every 15 minutes?
Yeah, but you need to have a good weather, not a lot of clouds. So
Yeah.
we'll see if we're gonna be lucky tomorrow too.
So we just had a really nice meal at one of the restaurants on the road with the arch, the famous road. Carol got a fish, and this time I think I got a dish that was definitely Guatemalan. It was like a stew with meat, really, really tasty. Had the tortillas again. And now we just head into that square, the first square that we showed with the big yellow church. There's a lot of food stalls here, so we might get something. So yesterday on the weekends there was also way more stalls here, like a barbecue. From what we saw yesterday, it seemed like they were selling more sandwiches. They got jewelry here. I think it was mainly food, wasn't it, yesterday?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing jewelry. Yeah, I think these were the sandwich places. This food definitely won't be $10 like we've been spending per meal. So the original plan was to get some crepes. They had some stalls there yesterday, but yeah, today nowhere to be seen. Seems like they have different stalls. But we did get these kind of sweets.
Yeah, this one is called dulce de coco, which is coconut sweet. And we have a very similar thing in Brazil. I mean, I haven't tried it, but it looks exactly the same. In Brazil we call it cocada, but I'll see if it's the same taste. And you got these little balls.
Yeah, tamarindo. I like the tamarindo in the doubles in Trinidad.
Oh yeah,
the sauce.
The chutney, yeah.
Yeah, no idea how this will taste. So they were 10 each. Looks like it's hard.
Yeah.
Same?
Yeah, exactly the same. It is very sweet because it's with condensed milk, but it's good.
Is that how they do it in Brazil, with condensed milk?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can tell that this is definitely gonna be sweet. I don't know if you can see all the sugar there. Probably too much sugar. Kind of weird smell. Oh,
What?
yeah, that's delicious. I think there's like a seed inside.
Yeah, because the outside looks soft.
Yeah, I bit it pretty hard. I was like, what is that? Like I said, maybe not the healthiest because of all the sugar, but yeah, really good. Really nice and sweet. So we're at our accommodation now. Some of you might be wondering why I'm wearing a jacket and why some of the people that you saw in the street had hoodies. And it's because this place is pretty high altitude. It's around like 1,500 meters. Nothing too extreme, but it does get a bit chilly at night. I think it drops to around 17 degrees Celsius. Not really cold, but yeah, not like a comfortable warmth. Not for us anyway, and many of the locals apparently. And this place is a very small room. When we booked it online, it showed $35 US. And when we arrived here, we paid in the local currency. But then we worked out that the conversion that they did cost us $45 a night. Because they don't do the conversion rate that it shows like when you search on Google. And it seems like all the business that we've dealt with here do that. They're not using the rate that you see online. It ends up being a lot worse for you. So it would have been best for us if we had just had dollar and then just paid the $35 that it showed online, but we didn't. We paid in their currency. So yeah, that kind of screwed us. And the place isn't really that good. When we arrived, we didn't even have hot water. They sorted that out. And there was a really moldy smell. So I've been having like allergy issues. You can see here all the mold. So yeah, not really a nice place. That does include a breakfast though, but also not a very good breakfast. We've even skipped it some days, but we are in a very great location. And right now we've just been packing up for the volcano hike tomorrow because we got to wake up around like 6:30. And yeah, it's going to be a tough day, but really looking forward to it. If you like this one, just drop a like as usual to support us. Subscribe to see more videos like this. Follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.